Hey everybody, welcome to Lisa's Art Room. Today we're going to be working some more on my cute country junk journal. Y'all come in and say hi, let me know you're here. We are currently live on Facebook if you see the little red button at the top left. If not, you're catching a replay either here or over on YouTube. I'm going to get started in just a minute, get you guys pulled up, just sound check, all that. Let's see. All right, let's see. Well, hey, Nancy. So we're just going to be doing a little bit of filling in of pages, kind of like last week, just going through and seeing what's left. There's not a lot left. And then next week we'll probably do the charm jangle, and that'll probably be it, I'm guessing. So we're almost done with this one. All right, let's see. We got one person on. I think sound is okay. I checked it on my end. Lights are okay. All right, let's go ahead and get this camera pulled up top so we can get started. In here, I tried to go through and put some stuff together so I would have something of an idea. I think I'm just going to tackle this other circle, the other side of this circle, which is this, and we'll do that later. So we'll start there, I think. I kind of have something figured out for it, loosely. I'm trying to see if I can't really pull that out. Maybe I can just set it aside. It's going to be in my way, so. Let's see, where can I put it and not lose it? Maybe right there, and I'll leave the paperclip in. So I want to do this page, I think, and then I've got a little bit there, something here and here. I think I was just going to put that on the page. Is there anything in this one? Yeah, there's something in this one. Okay, something with that. And something with that. All right. So yeah, a little bit of things to just kind of finish up. Let's see if we can't figure out something interesting for this. I'm calling it the circle page because it's the other end of that spinny thing that I didn't want to do another spinny thing. Hey, Lori. This is train stuff. This is for one of the roofs I'm working on. I don't know how it got in there. All right. So this is just a piece of cardstock. And then I have these little dots. I'm going to do them real quick because they're next to this page, and I don't want them to be in the way because maybe I can move it aside, but it's fine. It won't take that long. It's just going to be a little tuck. I decided that was the best thing to do with it. My glue. So I think what I'm going to do is glue the whole windmill. I think it'll be strong enough. I think so. All right. So I'm not going to go up it at all. Glue everywhere. Really oozed. Sticky? No, I think it's all right. I might put some powder on it though, since we get a lot there. Just to be sure it's not sticky. Alright, so I'm just going to decorate this. I think what I'm going to do is just put it on the edge. Maybe a little something else, we'll see. Just pretty simple, basic decoration for it. Wish I had a edge. You know what? Maybe I could use the. I guess I could use the what do you call it? Decal. I would like one of those scissors that have the little crimpy edges, but I don't. Only thing I have is my pinking shears, and it's too pointy. I had some at one point, but I think they long since walked off. See if I can get this to cut. It's a little tiny piece, but I think I can. I'm just going to give it a little bit of an edge, if I can hold it down. This one's going to go on the inside one. I'll trim it after I glue it. Let me see if oh, it's got an edge on it. Did not see that. Let me just cut that with the scissors. It's got a little, you probably can't see it. It's got a colored edge from where it was cut off of the piece it was on. We don't need that on there. Maybe I couldn't see it on the blue side, and that's why I didn't care. That's probably what it was. I already cut that one, so I'll cut this one too. It's a little bit shorter. That's why I wasn't too concerned, because I couldn't see it on the blue side. Alright. So it doesn't really matter which one. Do I want the decal on the inside? Yeah, I want the decal on the inside. Tweezers. I'm going to cut just a little bit more off of it because I don't want a whole ton of extra glue. Looked like I needed to leave about 1/4 of an inch. So we'll guesstimate that. Try to put the decal on the inside. I'm not going to go all the way to the edge. About there. Give it a little bit of creative edge on there. wrong side down that was glued. I did. I knew I left one end empty, but oh well. I tried. It's fine. There. We'll do that, and then we'll do this side. See if I can do it right this time. So, no glue on this side. Okay. There. I don't know if it's just me, guys, but for whatever reason, babysitting wears me out. And they weren't even, like, difficult to babysit. They were actually very well behaved. But it still wears me out. It's a little crooked. I can't move it. Nope. It's on there. Okay. I just got home. I was so tired. I just laid down in the bed and passed out. Farm Fresh. That might work. So it's just going to go in here for a little writing card. I think it'll work like this. See if it'll stay. I think I came up a little further on that than I wanted. Not sure if I can get it opened. Right there. Think it'll stay. It might stay. I've got Farm Fresh on there. I'm seeing where it's going to hit. I think I'll do it near the top. The color's decent. Try to get the arrow on here straight. There. I thought about putting some paper in here, but honestly, I don't know that it needs it. That way, if whoever gets it might want to put cards or photos or something. I don't know. Or make their own little booklet. I'll leave it. Alright, so this one, so here's my thought. So I've got this little sheep. For whatever reason, it's yellow. I don't, even if I put white behind it, I was trying to find a piece of white paper. Oh, there's one. Yeah, it's yellow. So the sheep is actually yellow. I think I'm going to have it show through this circle. Just some paper. So this I'm going to make, get here, into like a card holder somehow. So I think I'll glue that part down like that. I'm debating if I want to have it be a tuck or not have it be a tuck. I couldn't find anything big enough to actually put in there for a card. I just didn't have anything. And I'm going to make a little like notepad kind of thing for this to decide if I want that paper on this side or this side. I may just glue it to both sides. But I think I'm going to have it fold out like that. And this, I think I'm going to have glued completely down. Now the question is, do I leave it open? Is this too long? I can't tell. It's a fraction too long. So this is just a file folder. I I got from Dollar Tree. It's just a teeny fraction too long. I got it. These need cut down. I guess I'll just cut them kind of even on the lines. And this is just a digital I did on my computer to make paper. How long do I want it? Yeah, about there. So I think I want to just glue the two pieces separate, so I'm going to cut these apart. Alright, so if I glue, I'll probably put these in first. This here, so that it opens up. And it's going to need a tab. I think I have a tab I can put here. And then this is just going to peek through, I think, and have that there. And then I might put one of either the doily around it. I thought about this, but I don't think I like the colors. I may go with the doily. It would be perfect if I had like a little flower. Do you think I could cut a flower? I'd have to get my die cut to do it. I know I don't have a die cut that's a flower shaped like that, but I could probably hand cut it. It just might take me a minute. But it would look cute, wouldn't it? If it was in like red or something. It would look cute. I might do that. I think this, I thought about putting this in there, but it just doesn't fit right. The red on the sides doesn't cover completely, so it doesn't fit. So that doesn't work. And then I thought maybe I could put it as a decoration on the outside of this folder. Just here maybe, which I may still do. I could round those because the insides are rounded too, so that would work nicely. This top is a little off. Is there a line on the back? Here is a line on the back. What is in there? Can't cut stuff in there. That might be cute there. I thought about putting this as a border for it. I think that's why I had pulled this out. Just to give it a little extra oomph. So I might do that still because it kind of matches that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Probably just go this way. And trim this. Maybe 1, 2, so to the end of this one. So here. Let's trim that. Deckle it or not deckle it? Nah, I don't think so. So this, let's round this too. It's kind of thin. It's working, just barely. Sometimes if it's too thin, it won't work, and you have to put another layer. So that one didn't work. Get it to pop back up. Come on. There it goes. Got it. All right. That. All right, so glue that to that. I think that'll look good. Let me see what I have. I know I had some tabs. I have a brown one left and a blue one left. What else do you got? Those dots. This. Some way I could use that for a tab. I don't think so. Alright, I'll just make a tab. Find a yellow or something. Maybe not yellow, maybe red. Some polka dot red. That might work for a tab. Let's do that. Probably could fit this in the cutter. Alright, let's see. So, if I do have, I'm trying to see if I could shape it somehow. It's going to go in this piece here. I'll probably try to shape it somehow. I don't know how yet. I'll figure it out. Alright, so somehow make a tab out of that. Alright, so what can I do with that? Make sure they line up. I don't like the edge where I cut it. Just cut it again. There. Now the other side doesn't line up. Stay together. Mike could do it with a punch. Maybe after I put it in. Well, that would cut it the wrong way, though. What if I put the punch all the way in? Lightly glue it and then cut it. I'm gonna try. I have enough to, if I mess it up, I can just figure out something else. I might just throw a little bit of glue on here. I might give it a second to dry, if I can get the glue out. Just smush that around so it dries faster. Of course, you know I'm never going to put this down on the right side. I'll never get it to line up perfectly. Well, I almost did. That's pretty good. Pretty close. Alright, where's my wipe? Alright, so I'm going to let that dry for 1 second, just so it's not sticky. And see if I can't make something. In the meantime, I'm going to glue this down to the front. Glue that. I might do mostly glue stick on this. It's just such a big surface. Find my cardboard. Is it 2 pieces? It is 2 pieces. I need one. Here's a smaller one. Just use this one. Glue stick. Do mostly glue stick, and then I'll throw a little bit around the edge of the good glue. I can hold on to it. What's with all the cat hair today? Alright, let's see if I can get this straight. There's kind of a line there. I don't know if I can hit it or not. Way high. Probably shouldn't be too close to the edge. That's pretty good. I think that's good. Two stripes on the edges, and then looks like 1, 2, and maybe a half for top and bottom. About there. Okay. Alright, that should be dry enough now. See if we can do this. I don't know if it'll work or not. Thought I have no idea if I can get it in here and even get it in here even. So I'm gonna try and drop it in there. I have no idea. So I'm trying to catch just the top edge. How much is hanging out there? It might be kind of even. What's going to happen? Will it even go through too? Maybe. Okay, it just made it like a circle. Well, that wasn't really my intention. Oh, I already glued it. I have no idea what I'm thinking, guys. Why did I already glue it? I glued it because I was thinking it needed to be glued to cut it. And now it's glued. Alright, where's the other piece? Is this wide enough? Yeah, okay. My brain, it's not working. I'm trying. It's just not working. That's fine. We'll make it work. Shall I count? I don't know if I want to bother. We'll just, I think we'll buy it. Yeah, let's just hope for the best. I'm going to go ahead and put the glue, but I might regret it. Alright, let's see if we can kind of get this centered somewhat. Where does it look like? About here, maybe? Alright, so if I put that there, lift it up, get the glue off the table. Where'd the other piece go? Where'd it go? There it is. I found it. It's not the best way to do this. If I'd had a bigger piece, I probably would have just cut a circle and been done with it. Didn't have a bigger piece. Alright, get the papers out of the way. Think you're lining that up? Let me look at the other side. It doesn't look lined up. Pretty close. Okay, good enough. All right, a tab. It's not the neatest tab, but it's okay tab. It'll work. All right, so there's that. These go in here. We're just gonna glue them at the top. I'll see if I have a ribbon that'll look decent on it. I'm debating on having it on both sides or one side. I think both. Yeah, either side isn't going to be great for writing on because the other side's going to have the little sheep and he's kind of bumpy. So he probably won't be great either, but because I'm not going to glue it, you could stick something under it. So we'll leave it at that because you definitely could just stick something under it. I'm just going to put one little line of glue and try to line it up somewhat centered. Not too bad. All right, do the other side. One glue. Okay, I saw that one that had the dots. Let me see what colors it is. It's kind of just multicolors. And then I have the red stripes. I don't know, is that big enough? I'm not sure. Maybe, I think I have some red plaid ribbon. Well, I know I do because I obviously used it for the tie. I'm just debating if it's too much. That is so crooked. My little poor circle. He's so crooked. I don't know why he's so crooked on the inside, but he is. So, should I put that there? That's too wide. I have this one. Are these the same? No, they're not the same. Not quite. Well, they're pretty much the same. Plaid is a little bit different on that one. Huh. Which one did I use on the cover? I used this one on the cover. Sure. Why not? I'll try to do the same pattern. Pages should be the same size. They might not be. Hopefully they are. I'll find out in a minute. Okay. Fabric tack for that. Where'd my little bead thingy go? There it is. That definitely feels dry. Wipe it off. Okay. Still have to see if I need something around that. I might. Alright, so we'll fabric tack this down. Maybe just a line of it. Not too much. Just put it right on this line. I know it goes just beyond it, but that's okay. I don't think it needs a whole lot of glue. How far does that hang off? more than that. If I can get on there kind of even. Just gonna get this edge so it doesn't keep fraying. Get just a drop out. Come on. There you go. Can you tell that one's down? Almost. It might be down enough. I'll just trim it. Just got a tiny little spot there. Oh, now it's even fraying more. All right, fine. Be that way. Oh, Lordy. Doing good. Let me check the size. Okay. Right, that's cute. Make sure it's not sticky. That's good. Okay. That's cute. I like that. So I'm just going to decide how it's going to stick in here. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just debating on a pocket or not. If I do a pocket, then I will glue it top, bottom, and here. The question is, I guess make sure that that will work for opening. So if I put it, it's not hanging over right. I hope I cut it small enough. I did, okay. It should work. I think I'll put the sheep in after, so I can center him right. I'm not sure what I would put in there. It would hide the sheep, whatever it is, but you would see the sheep when you pulled it out. I just don't know. I'll have to see if I have anything. It's like I have this type of paper that I could put in there. It just, you know, like I said, it'll hide the sheep. That's the only issue with putting something in there. Do I just glue it completely down or not? I'll leave it as a pocket, I guess. I'm debating on notching that side. Or make it more like just a hidden tuck-away spot. Maybe just more like a hidden tuck-away spot. Just gonna move that so I can glue better. Alright, so I'm going to try to glue this down. I'll just do the sides and back, I think. All right, let's see. This line is hard to see. I want to make sure that I'm out ideally like 1/8 of an inch, I think. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so that'll go like that. And that'll open like that so you can write on it. And if get the writing board made, they can stick it underneath the paper so that it's not, you know, bumpy, or just a piece of cardstock even. So there'll be a little slot there, and I'll leave it up to the person whether they want to put anything in there. But we're just going to throw this little shape in there because it's cute, and I think it'll work here. I just didn't really have anything that worked for this circle. Dust. Trying not to get too many fingerprints on them. Okay, a little shape there. I think that works fine. So it's something with the circle. You know, he's just there. And like I said, if they want to put something, you know, you could stick something in, and then he'll just be tucked away. But I'm not going to put anything because I just don't think it needs it. And then some note space. Lots of writing in this one. All right, so that's that. That's that. So this, what was I going to do here? Let's see if I can figure it out. I've just got 2 pieces of red and a border. Is that all I have? I guess so. What shall I do with 2 pieces of red and a border? One could be a card. Could be a pocket. I have a lot of just regular pockets. I'm not sure if I want another pocket. This isn't good for journaling on, so I could just make it a pocket. Like just a little tuck spot. Maybe make a card out of this for it. But what do I do with this? I could put this on here maybe. So I just don't think I had any more red stuff. Or a lot of it. I have this one little flower, but I'm not sure that goes with that very well. It could go on this, I guess. I could put it on that. For inside it, I'll have to make it a little bit smaller. That might work. I'll have to decide if I want to frame that with anything. I never did frame that circle. Should I put a doily around that? Let me see if I have. If I did the flower, I would have to die cut one out and try to hand cut it. I don't know if I could do it. I mean, I could do it. It just might take me forever. I'm throwing stuff on the floor. I don't think I have any that red, but that's not attractive. Don't like it anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I might put a solid flower over there. I may do it off camera. I haven't decided. All right, anything red decorative. No, not really. Nothing in there anyway. Let's see. Nothing in here. I've pretty much used one little wheelbarrow. Do I put one little wheelbarrow and just be done with it? I mean, it doesn't have to be fancy. This is a pretty, honestly, this is a rather simplistic journal compared to some I do. Just the style of it has kind of just led to that, I think. The only thing I have is a wishing well. I think I like the flowers better than the wishing well. I might just throw the flowers in there. Let me look at the doily. I thought I had one cut already. Let me see if I have it still. There it is. See how it looks. It won't center because it's too big. But I could cut off the edge. Do I put the doily or not? It would be, this edge would be cut off. Yeah? That's what's on the other side. On that side. I think so. It just kind of finishes it off. It's either that or do the flower off camera. Yeah, that's not going to be big enough. It's almost big enough. This center flower. What about the bigger one? I could make a flower out of that. All I have to do is die cut it. It's not red, but maybe I'll do that. I'd have to die cut that. I could probably die cut it. Might have to put cardstock between. I don't remember how I die cut it the first time. I think I had 2 or 3 layered up. You know what? Let's just do it. I'll do that over there. And I'm going to do this, I think, here. I'm debating on this color. I don't know that it looks perfectly good. I don't mind the wheelbarrow. But for some reason, this red and that red is a little odd. I had some more red. Where is it? Come. What's this red look like? It's not bad. I just put that. Or I could put the little dots. That might work. They do have a couple of red ones on them. Maybe I'll do that. So this, and then these are like little dots. I don't know if you can see them. See? I like little dots. I think I'm going to line the card with that. I like it better than this. Plus I've probably used that 5 times already. Alright, so y'all talk about that. So wheelbarrow or sticker with the flowers. Or I could put sticker with the flowers on the outside. Not sure about the colors. The wheelbarrow definitely doesn't work on that blotchy color. That paisley. It doesn't like that paisley. Alright, let me get my die cutter. I'll try to see if I can fit it up here. It's bulky. It's very bulky. Alright, let's see if I can do it. So I think that'll look cute if I put that in there, kind of like a flower. So, alright, can I reach it? I think I can reach it. The question is, oh, there they are. I was like, where are my circles? Do I have the right size circle? I should have the right size circle. I already did it once. Alright, circles. And, oh, it's heavy. Excuse my grunting. It's a heavy machine. Get my water out of the way. It's going to be on my way. You go over there. Alright, let's see. So, I think I can do it with one, but I don't know for sure how to do it this time. I think I put this down. I'll have to cut the edges off because it's too big. I'd love to save it, so I'm going to have to cut it anyway. So bear with me while I cut all these little teeny tiny pieces. It's a little tedious, but it shouldn't take too long. If I can keep my hand steady enough. That's the problem, my hand is a little shaky. I don't want to waste it. Plus I'd have to do this anyway to make it a clean cut flower. Hard to tell which one I've already cut. Kind of self-seals as you go around. Hopefully this is worth it, the effort. Almost, we're getting there. Try not to fold it too much. It's easier to hold on to. What did I miss? Missed one somewhere. There it is. Is it all of them? Missed another one. Like I said, it's hard to see which ones you've cut already. What? It's just hanging on by a little teeny piece. Okay. Now I'll keep this because I might use it somewhere. Alright, so we're going to take this little kind of flower thingy and we're going to find the 3-inch circle. One. Yep. Okay, 3-inch circle. Try to center it. That's going to be the tricky part. Let's do it from the top. Let's see if I can center it. Maybe. I'm just going to pray that this tape doesn't destroy my paper. This is a real light tack tape, so hopefully it won't. And then we'll run it through. And hopefully get cut. Where's my spatula thingy? Go real slow. It's such a thin paper. Tends to embed in there a little bit. Purposely going very slow. I have a bunch of these circles floating around. Alright, I cut it back on there. Put that up after. Alright, so we have our little flowery shape. I'll stick this back out of my way. Try not to trip on it when I'm done. That'll be my luck. I don't think this is a perfect center, but I think it'll be close enough. And we're going to glue this down whichever way's up. This way's up. I'll glue that there. I'll use Barely Arts if I can get it to work. Maybe. It's a little, it feels plugged up. Where'd you put your water? At least need the rag. It's kind of coming out. It's not great. But it tends to go through thinner stuff a little less than our glitter. So I'm going to try this. Go around the center first. This up. I hope I turned it over. I think I did. Doesn't really matter a lot, but there is an up and a down to it. Alright, and then we'll go just one in the middle. And then I think around the edge. I'm going to put a ton of glue. I could try to use glue stick, but honestly, they tend to just tear. Every time I try to use it on these doilies, I end up tearing them. So I think this is safer. Okay, let's try that. See if we can get it on here centered. We shall try. Alright, you get one shot really. Match the top. I'll match a side. Don't move. I'm trying not to get the glue to ooze through too much because ideally I don't want to glue it to that. So let me throw something in there. Got some acetate over here somewhere. I'm just going to stick this in there real quick. There. Before I push it down, just in case any glue's there. That's cute. I like it. It's not red, but you know, I think it's fine still. It gives something, you know. It's better than nothing. Did any glue come out? Nope, it's clean. There. Now, could I have tried to color it? Maybe, but I don't know if it would have worked very well, honestly. So we'll just leave it like that. All right, that's cute. I think it's good. Can at least make out that it looks like a flower, and it's a very similar cut to the other stuff. All right, so this needs to be a little bit smaller because when I put this in, I'm going to have to glue the edges. I'm going to put a notch here. I might round it. Just a little bit of a notch. Should I round them? I might round these and not these. So just those two. Gives it more of a, like an envelope feel. Alright, so glue this. If I can get the glue on it. It's a terrible job, but okay. And find my center. I think we'll go about here. And we're definitely oozing. Considering the amount that it oozed, I probably need to lose about this much. this will be just a little kind of journaling card thing. The cutter is horrible on that edge. Do my sanding block. I wonder if I can fix it. I'm going to do this off to the edge of my table here. You guys can't really probably see it, but I'm just using the edge of the table to see if I can smooth that out. It's got a horrible edge from that cutter. There, that's better. So I just took this. This is just a piece of wood that I glued some 320 down to it. And then you can use it for a sanding block. It works real well. I just glued it down with, I think, wood glue. So this is going to go in like this. All right, that's good. I like that fit. And then we'll put this on here, but I want to decide if I want to trim on it first. What did I say? I was going to do maybe the dots. Let me see how they look. I think color-wise they'll look good. I didn't really want to take this whole thing off though. For it. Yeah, I think that'll look good with that. Alright, so we'll cut off. I'm going to try to just do that one edge. I don't know how it'll work with the rounded corner. Like, oh, it might be alright. I think I'll put this on after. So let's see if we can't put this on here. I think just one edge. I don't know, maybe two. I'm going to try to see if I can match it up to this corner, kind of, sort of. It may not match on both ends, though. That's the only thing. Is it gonna? It's actually not too bad. Where'd that go? Did it fall? Okay, it's on the scissors. I was like, where did it go? There. That's good. Kind of sort of straight. Could I pull it off? Probably, but I'm like, I don't think I can. I don't know. I don't know how sticky these are. Let's see if it'll readjust. Nope, it's stuck. It's down there. It ain't going nowhere. Alright, so that's going to be like that. And I'm going to let that just kind of hang out, I think. Yeah. So, wheelbarrow. Question is, should I put another one on the other side? I think I have enough. I think. Maybe. Maybe not. I might not. No, it looks too short. Okay, we'll just do one. It looks good with the flowers, I think, though. Alright, so this. I don't know if it needs anything else, words or anything. I don't know if I even have any words that would look good with it. Not really. I have a how's it growing. That's really about it, really. There's just not much that looks good with it. So I think I'll just leave it. Just have it decorative. Simple journaling card. Alright, so that's going to go in like that. Okay, so something here, not something there. If I do something, I have this. I don't think I have anything else. left. I just don't have any reds. Or even, you know, a color that would look good with it. Debating if I did it and no, I couldn't even really layer it with anything because it's just such a weird shape. I don't think I have anything. I'm just digging real quick. I don't see anything at all. Alright, so that's pretty much, I'm down to that. So put that or don't put that. It might look good. I can't tell. Paisley's funny. You know, it's not bad. Let's go ahead and put it. Hopefully it'll be fine. Somewhat straight. So now we have that. We have a little pull-out journaling card. Okay, we got those two done. Green one. What is going on with this green one? Let's see, what do we got here? We have a car, a green piece, another green piece. Could go like that maybe. Be hidden in the pocket if I put it there, or I could put it at the top. It's too wide, I know. We'll have to cut it down. Don't think I need to cut this down so I can kind of get a better vision of it. Do this. I already have one of the cars just sticking out like that. I mean, I could do that, but I already have one. I think I like it better with just the car on the thing. I feel like I had a path or a road texture somewhere. Where was it? I'll look real quick and see if I can find it. It was on one of the trims. Alright, so let me cut off this weird edge. It's got a little bit of a weird edge. Should I crinkle it? Don't crinkle it, crinkle it, don't crinkle it. Maybe. Maybe I will. The car's gonna stick above it. I know it's too big, but it's fine. I can just have it stick above it. It's not really an issue if it sticks out a little bit. I'm debating on doing both sides, but I think I'm gonna try to put a path for it. That's the top, right? Yeah. There's actually a print to that. It's real subtle, but there is a print. It's like vegetables. Good little veggies. Alright, let's see if I can find this road. Where did I see it? I'm going to lose those trim pieces that aren't supposed to be out here. They are not supposed to be there. Oh, is that a pink folder? I think I still have a pink page too. It's going to be a challenge. Alright, where did you go, road? I know I saw you the other day. I don't think I used it. Kind of could get away with that brown probably. But I did have like an actual like asphalt looking road stripe. If I'm not imagining things. 90% sure I did. Just see if I can find it. Farm Fresh, Unbelievable. Not that. And polka dots. That. Bear with me, I know I'm a little off camera. That's plaid. Possibly do the plaid. But I thought I had one that really looked like a road. But I could be wrong. It's possible I'm wrong. It's possible that my brain is remembering it slightly different than it was. Oh, there it is. I did have one. So the question is, where is it? See that road? You see it? I do have one. What is that on? It's on the one with the Eat Your Veggies. I wonder if I used it. I might have already used it. It's very possible I already used it. I just didn't know if I used all of it or not. If I did, I'll just use the brown or the plaid. That'll work fine. I just like to have a grounding piece of some sort. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I must have already used it. It's in that booklet, but I think I used all those pieces already on the other ones. I tried to get as much out as I could already ahead of time so you didn't have to wait for me to dig. Digging through stuff is no fun. Alright. I don't think it's in here. Pretty sure I used them all. Yeah. Up there. And up there. Okay. Yep, I used it. Alright, that's fine. I used the road already. It would be on the back of this green stuff, and there's just, honestly, there's a billion pieces of it. I also have this green. It's kind of bumpy. So I could do the green. I'm just looking for something for him to drive on. It won't have the white. And then, or I could use just a plaid. Is it long enough? Yeah, it is long enough. And I've got just this black and white stripy one. Either would work. What do y'all think? Any thoughts? Anybody? Anybody here watching? Probably not. Y'all done left. If I can cut this blue off of it, probably not. I think I just got all the blue on there. I'm gonna go a little bit further because I think I did. I'm just gonna make myself a little road path. I'm gonna see how this looks, and then if the green looks better, we'll just use the green. So if I do that, oh, it won't be on that one. It'll be on the other one. Do this. That'll be like that, and then this would be like this, and that would be the driving surface. Or I do this And that would be like that kind of a surface. Like a bumpy ground surface. Anybody on that wants to help me make a decision? Yes or no? I kind of like the black, I think. It's different. It stands out maybe a little bit better, I think. Let's see. About to here. Let's just do that. I'll just do that. It's fine. All right. Let's see how am I going to do this. I think I'll glue the cardstock. One little thin line. Should do it by the time it oozes. Spreads out. Back on there. I just wiped it right off. Usually the art glitter dries fast enough, that doesn't happen. But it wasn't drying. Alright. Where'd my little scissors go? There they are. Okay. Oh, I didn't trim it. That's fine. I'll trim it at the same time. So about here. I'll have to do it down here. The straight line is on the other side. Got the deckled edge on top. Glue this, I think, first. So we'll put them over just a little bit. I'm going to leave the top stick out. No glue. Okay. That's going to go like that. Don't know what I'm going to put in this exactly. I had that green cardstock so that I could make something. So I don't think I have any pre-made cards left. And let's see. There's no greens in this that match, I don't think. It's pretty much it, green or black. Yeah, these greens are a little odd. So I don't like those, I don't think. And I have a black and white. Black and white's not bad either. I just want to glue that. I did glue that. It's just not stuck. Okay. Not crazy about this shade of green. What else do you got? This shade of green. Waiting if I wanted. Oh, no. I kind of like the black and white. Just white on the back. I could fold it over and make it just a card. I do have a little bit of Farm Fresh left. I wanted to layer that. How big would that be? It's just a drop off of something. What can I do with that? Nothing there. Anything in here? I think these are two. This design is ended up being pretty different. I was going to save it for some other set. I'll just save it for something else I do. Doesn't quite work. Farm Fresh, Farm Fresh. Black and white cow. I don't think so. Anything else? We're down to the nitty-gritty. I am so running out of stuff. It's just, there's not a lot left. Very little stuff. Maybe. Maybe that. I don't think there's anything here. Not really. All right, I think that might be my option. That's all I'm seeing. parts. I think I'm just going to go with that. Just got to debate how I want to do it. It's got a little bit of a white edge on it. I might just cut it off. Should be able to use a trimmer. Might lose a little bit of tail. I got it. Okay. Did not want to cut that. It's starting to get blocked up again. This thing gets all blocked up. Why even bother? I have another cutter, but I don't think I have blades for it. So this is a brand new blade, but it's still giving me issues, so keep it square, I guess. Probably. I might round off the bottom. Yeah, I'm going to round off the bottom. Where'd it go? Not sure what I'm going to do to the inside. I'll do something to it. It's just plain right now. I'll put this on the outside. So not that. I probably have a trim or something. I have some stamps. Let me see if it's a little risky. That is the only one I have. If I put a stamp on it and the stamp fails, then I don't have any more, so. I'd have to stamp it on another piece of paper and glue it on. And I don't know that I want to risk that. I'm trying to find the stamps. They're floating in here somewhere. Probably along the bottom. Which one is this? I think that's the Timu one. I know I have one that's the Carta. It's stuck in here amongst my billion pages. Where are you hiding? New stamp. Where are you? There you are. What do we got? Anything that would work. Farm's table, the little barn, farmhouse, sweet farmhouse. Some chickens and stuff. How about just sticking one at the bottom? What does that say? Homemade delivery? No. Yeah? Oh, homemade and delicious. That's what it says. Let me look at the stickers because I'm just a little bit worried about trying that. If I had another piece of that paper, I might be less worried, but I do not, so. What do we got? I just feel like it needs a little something. Just put this little rise and shine there. just to give it something. It's just going to be for journaling on, but I didn't want it completely plain. Home Sweet Home, dollar. Chicken, if I can get him off of there. He's matte mediumed on there. Can't get him off without tearing his little leg. Maybe. Do that there. I just didn't want it completely plain. It looks better with something. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. All right, and we'll put this on the front. Sorry, I got distracted. Something was falling off to the side. I caught it. All right. Let's see if we can figure out where center is. Kind of center. Approximately there. Okay, where's the page? Is it this one? Yes. All right. Now we just have a little, yet another journaling spot. I'll go in. Nope. Gotta make sure that's completely down. Just make sure it's glued nice and solid. Okay. There. All right. There's that. Okay, what else? I think that was it for this one. Oh, there's something in the front. What is that? Is it the little sheep or whatever it was? Goats, sheeps? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, that must have been what it was. Sheeps. Alright, let's see. They are over here. I don't know what I was going to do, but let's see if we can figure it out. So I had this piece of green, which matched that green very well. A couple little sheeps, some hay. Something like that. I think, and then I wonder if I have anything in that color. Oh, I'm just gonna make this. This is gonna be a pocket. I think I'll fold it over though. It's not very strong. This paper, this was from like the Dollar Tree. And it was just like this, I don't know, thin paper. It came in a set of a bunch of similar colors. Right, size-wise, it's good that way, but I want to just fold this, but I want room for the haystack and the shape. So I think I will fold it approximately. That's just going to help give it a little bit more strength. I'm just going to glue it down. And then we'll put these guys on it. See, my hubby's on spine. Hopefully he's not doing it while he's driving. I better not be seeing him talk. He's on his way back from being out of town, so. Like that. They're playing. All I gotta do is figure out something I can tuck in there. What can it be? That green, that's not attractive. What else do we got? I had a little piece of cardboard. Where is it? I saw it the other day. Let's see if I can find it. Is there yellow? There is some yellow. Possibly, if I can't find the other. It's hot in here. It's been in the 90s and this house is just hot. Oh, sorry, my little plastic container is sliding as I'm trying to look through it, and it's making it almost impossible. Where is that cardboard? I know it's in here. Well, I'm 90% sure it's in here. I don't think I have any colors in here that would work. Teals, but they're not. I don't like the stripes. Honestly, this is not a pad I probably would have bought. It was a freebie, so it's not something that I just don't find the colors super fun for me. I don't know. I'm picky, I guess. All right, it's in here somewhere. Mess. I may just use, I could just use a yellow piece of paper. I didn't want to though. hate when I have something and I know I have it because I've been seeing it the whole time and not using it, and then you go to find it and it's gone. It's like, where'd it go? Did it walk away? It must have walked away because I can't find it. And I know I haven't used it. So I guess it walked away. Huh. Well, it kind of walked away. It walked away to my die cutting machine. I just don't know if it'll work anyway. But it was brown. And it's relatively flat. It's just a piece of corrugated. I thought I might could add some texture. Possibly glue a little bit on here. I don't know if I can get it in the pocket. Maybe. I glue a little bit. Let's see, what if I cut it about here? Should I tear it? Should I cut it? I don't know. We'll try tearing it. I've got my tearing ruler. It was up here. Is it? Let's see. I'm just going to tear off. No, probably can't do it there. And maybe this far. I might have another sheep or something. I'll see if I do. That was a horrible tear. Of course, there's no way I'm getting that now. But let's see if I can get this edge a little bit better. I don't know what this is going to look like. I'm playing. I am playing. I don't like that edge either. It may not be big enough. It's never going to tear. I could deckle it. It's not going to tear though. It might not deckle. It's possible it won't deckle. Because it's kind of thin, but it's thin but bumpy. It's better than straight. I don't like that straight edge on it. Of course, I'm crooked as ever. No idea if this is going to work. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this. Do I have any more sheep or anything? Don't like it on that. It's not as good on that. Too bright. Maybe it's green. Maybe something else. What about? Also have black. I have yellow foul folder that's not as bright. It's closer to that yellow. Trying to see if I have enough of it. I don't know. I might have another piece of it. That's not it. Do I? There's a piece. Try to see if it's a possibility or not to get it in there. And then I had a few die cuts left floating around here somewhere. There's not many. There are a few. The question is, what's on them? Let's see. What's in here? We have a goat. Maybe a billet. We have a duck. Out of place. A sheep would be best, but I don't think I have any more sheep. I'll try to look in my other folder first, but I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure that was all the sheep. There's have a couple little goats. This little goat's cuter, maybe. And a cow. Goats and a cow. I like the goat. Goat's more likely to be plain like that. Right. Let's see, where were those die cuts at? Were they on that one? Said I don't think. Yeah, just another goat. I could decide if I wanted to go this way or that way. I think I like them facing out better anyway. Alright, keep that. What do you think? Maybe something like that? Is the yellow work, or should I try a different color? I would like to have maybe this tealish color. Do I have anything? I might. I don't know. That's a tough color. Let me look at my blues. See if there's anything in there. I haven't used a lot of browns in this, but there is some brown here, so. Let's see. What do we got? That. It's close. And then that lighter green. I think I already tried that lighter green. No, I didn't try that one. Let's see. I'm not sure I like the yellow. That's that. I don't like that either. The blue might look better. It's hard to, I can't stick it in there to see, but oh, it's the same color as the back. What if I double layered it? Put a little bit of the blue. Cut that down a little bit more. No. I do have more of this green. What if I did the blue, green? I'm really struggling on this one. That's okay. It's okay. I'd rather get it right, so it's not ugly. Alright, we got some more of this green. Is it just too similar, maybe? I don't mind that. This is too small. It needs to be that shade. Or the yellow. Yes. Possibly brown, I guess. Because I don't have that teal kind of color. Light blues. But I don't have like a... That's more of a teal. And I don't think I have any on the, except for those funny stripes. I have those funny stripes. I don't think they would work because I think they would distract. Is this teal? It's probably going to be distracting too. Who would have thunk this would be that difficult? Brown. It's more of an orangey brown, but I was trying not to do brown. What is this? No. Can't believe I don't have a teal. I used to have that green, but I've used it all. 90% sure I've used it all. Not 100, but 90. my greens. Too many colors. Makes it difficult. Alright, not that. Too bright. This was that piece I had, right? Is it? Let me see. It looks... No, it's not. Okay. Maybe this one. Let's see what that looks like. That's not too bad. Maybe that. So, yeah, I don't have any... Definitely no teal. Alright, let's go with that. We'll just put this away. I'll use it somewhere sooner or later. Bending over, run out of energy. All right, let's see. We'll cut this first. I'm gonna decal this too. Hopefully, I can get it to decal. All right, size-wise, so our first piece can't be any bigger than here, and then maybe here. All right, we're gonna get the first piece cut so I can kind of see. Should I decal the first piece? I'm going to say no because deckled edges do not like to go into pockets. They tend to want to fight you. Which one is it? I can't tell. They look the same. They're pretty much identical. Okay. Just pick one. Make sure it fits. Plenty of room because it's going to get thick. So, all right. So that decal this to fit on there. So maybe here. We have to do both sides, so a little bit off of here. I might have to cut this down just a fraction. And then a little bit off of each side lengthways. Let's try that. Alright, so I'm going to go a little further because I have to decal that other side. Crooked. Why is it so crooked? I think it's the card. It's not the... Of course, you know, they're Dollar Tree cards, so who knows if they were square. They may not have been. This one's a little, it's smaller, but I think I bent it. Just the same. Pretty much identical, but one got a little bit bent. So I'll just use this one. Make sure it's got plenty of room. Alright. So that, then that. And then this. Do that. deckled, but it's not. I think I deckled it on the bottom edge. The bottom edge of this decal has less bumps than the top edge. Alright, there's a little bump here. Alright, that's good. I think that works. Alright, let's start gluing. So I'll glue this first. See if I can hold on to it. I just have to make sure that the bottom edges specifically are glued well. Otherwise I'll have issues with it going in and out of the pocket. Not real worried about the rest of it. Alright, let's try and get it straight. Approximately. On there, good. And then this. I guess it matters. I have no idea how well this is going to glue down. It might be a pain. It may very well be a pain. As long as I can get the bottom edge to lay flat, we'll try. I'll try my best to get the bottom edge to lay somewhat flat, so I can get it in and out of the pocket. All right. There. We'll squish this bottom edge down real good. Try not to squish the rest of it too much because I want the texture. As long as that edge is down. Rest. If it has a little bit of a bump. Let's see where this is going to hit. So we want him to hit where he's kind of jumping out a little bit. So maybe about there-ish. Think you can get him about there? Maybe. It's almost to the top. Oh, let's use the tweezers because you know you're never going to hold on to it. Oh, look how much glue is on my tweezers. Clean those tweezers. They are yucky. Is anybody here? I think my thing quit talking to me. Huh, interesting. My phone keeps freezing. It likes to do that. For whatever reason. That's why I use my iPad instead of my phone. Because I have a really old phone. It's like an 8. One of these days I'll update. Alright, so put him about here-ish. If he's out far enough, I don't have to worry as much about him being flat. So I can have some texture there. Cute. Alright, well, go in the pocket. Let's see. Okay. Cute. Goes in well. Alright, so cute little card. Fun page with the baby sheep and the goats playing. Okay, that works. I think we pretty much did this one. All right, that one looks good. So what time is it? Oh, it's 11 o'clock. That means I'm done. All right, so I will be back on Monday, and we will work, no, Monday? Wednesday. I will be back on Wednesday. That's not 4th of July or nothing, right? I haven't switched my calendar out yet. Can I reach it? Oh. Sorry. What is today? Is today Wednesday? I'll be back on Friday. So Friday is 3rd? Is that what I just saw? Yeah. All right, I'll be back on Friday. So not next week. I'm way ahead of myself. Sorry. I'm getting all confused with all the babysitting. So yeah, I'll be back on Friday. We'll do some more. I've got some pages in the other one that still need filled. So I probably won't get to the charm dangle. That'll probably be next week. But Friday we'll do some more of this type of stuff. Just filling in, coming up with things, and get the pages I want filled. You know, I do leave some blank. That way people have place to put, some things. But I try to fill most of it with places. All right, that looks pretty good. So today we got a decent amount done. Get this little barnyard bunch. Just a little journaling thing with a little tractor. And we got our circle page finally done. Just a little journaling notepad. Cute card. And this little kind of booklet kind of thing. Tucking in there. And a little goat plane and sheep's plane. I think that was it, right? Yeah. Okay. So, not too bad. I don't know if I can show 2 of these. It's on the same page, so not really. I'll just open it to this one. I can't show 2, so. Alright, that is it, guys. I will be back on Friday. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Sorry I went a little bit over. I will talk to y'all next time. Take care. Good night.